This is honestly probably the worst spot to film right now. I have the window open. I really have no idea how the lighting looks right now. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Ashley and we will be talking about lots of books in today's video. And if you're not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back. Today we are doing an ultimate book vlog. We're gonna be doing a lot of things books. I am going to be doing a haul right now of all the books that I've gotten / curated over the past couple of weeks. And then we are going to be updating my reading journal. And also I'm going to be going to Barnes & Noble this weekend. So there will be a book shopping and another book haul at the end of this video. So very, very exciting video today. Why don't you guys grab a little drink, a little snack, sit back, relax, and let's have some fun in this video. Sorry guys, I do have to have the window open because Onyx is on the camera right now is on the windowsill and Onyx wants to look out the window. So he is right next to you guys. So I hope you guys can feel his presence. Oh, he might come into frame. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Do you want to come here? Come on. Come on. He might just stay right there. Let's go. Oh, okay. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Oh. Guys, I don't know, this is so complicated. Anyways, let's do a little haul of what we've gotten over the past couple of weeks. I'm also going to be driving back to my hometown and taking my bookshelf back up here. So there's gonna be a whole bunch of new books that you guys are gonna see. I'm gonna do like a little rearranging bookshelf tour. So stay tuned for that, you guys. And I'll probably also do like a physical TBR, counting everything that I have on my physical TBR and going over it with you guys. So keep a lookout for those. That'll be super, super fun. But let's get into this. So the first couple of books I have are all hardcover books. And I actually got all of these, I believe at Target on like multiple different trips. Guys, I have no control when it comes to Target. I literally go in for one thing and I end up leaving with $100 worth of stuff. So, and you know me, I have to go check out the book sections. Here's the little man. So first off, we have The Names by Florence Knapp. I've heard a couple people talk about this, mainly Sarah Caroli. I've heard her talk about this. It's basically about how your name can change the direction of your life. It's about a mother, I believe, and she's about to have a boy and she's struggling between a couple different names, and then you see if he was named each of those names, and then there's like 3 different timelines for those. The whole overall point of it is like, can a name change the outcome of your life? Like, does your name really affect how your life goes? And I've heard it's really good. So I thought this was a really interesting premise. So I bought it. And Sarah really liked it. And I am very influenced by my book girlies. A lot of these actually are because I saw them on BookTube. So is that a problem? Probably, but I'm living my best life. So, and then I also got Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConney. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm not super sure what the whole premise is, but I kind of want to go into blind because it is a thriller. And I think that mystery thrillers are really fun to go in blind. But I believe that it's about a dad and his 3 daughters. Oh, 3 children, and they live very remotely, really close to Antarctica. And one day, like it's just them on this little island, and one day a woman washes up shore. Apparently secrets come out and crazy things happen. So I'm excited to read this. Maybe if I'm in a book slump or something, I can like pick this one up and it'll be a really fast read. So that's number 2. Then I picked up It's Not Her by Mary Kubica. I could be butchering that really badly. Honestly, I have no idea what this one was about, but I found a couple mystery thrillers and this was one of them, and I'm actually so interested. I need to like get back into my mystery thrillers kick because they're so good. And so this one is a shocking investigation, a truth no one could have imagined. Courtney Gray's tranquil family vacation is shattered when she hears a blood-curdling scream from the lakeside cottage next door. There she finds the lifeless bodies of her brother and sister-in-law. Her teenage niece Reese is nowhere to be found, while her nephew Wyatt lies asleep upstairs unharmed. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that sounds so interesting. So I guess she's gonna try to figure out who murdered her brother and sister-in-law, where her niece is, and what the frick happened. As the police descend on the quiet resort town, disturbing secrets about Courtney's family start to emerge when she learns that the town has secrets of its own. It makes her wonder if Reese is another victim in a brutal crime or if she's the killer. Very exciting. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so excited. Okay, this next one is called Best Offer Wins by Marissa Cashino. I've seen this a lot on TikTok. It's actually pretty short, and it's a mystery thriller, and it is about a woman. She just got married and she wants to buy her perfect home. Basically, she will stop at nothing to get this perfect home, and it apparently gets really, really crazy. Like, she does everything she can to get this home, and I've heard it's really good and really unhinged, so I'm excited for it. And then last but not least, from the Target haul, we have Anatomy of an Alibi by Ashley Elston. She wrote First Lie Wins, and that apparently blew up. I haven't read that one, but I've seen other people read this one as well, and I heard it's really good. Again, another mystery thriller that I'm really interested in getting into. And let's see what it says. Camille Bayliss appears to have the picture-perfect life. She's married to hotshot lawyer Ben and is the daughter of a wealthy Louisiana family. Only nothing is as it seems. Camille believes Ben has been hiding dirty secrets for years, but she can't find proof because he tracks her every move. Aubrey Price has been haunted by the terrible night that changed her life a decade ago, and she's convinced Benjamin Bayliss knows something about it. Living in a house full of criminals, Aubrey understands there's more than one way to get to the truth, and she may have found the best way in. It sounds simple. For 12 hours, Aubrey will take Camille's place, Camille will spy on Ben, and the two women will get the answers they desperately seek. Except the next morning, Ben is found murdered. Both women need an airtight alibi, but only one of them has it, and one false step is all it takes for everything to come undone. So only one of them has an alibi. This sounds really intriguing. My next group of books is gonna be books that my wonderful mother brought to me from home. They were coming up for the week, and I just texted her and I said, hey, can you bring a couple books that I'm interested in starting to read? So the first one is Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I started listening to this on audiobook, and I ran out of hours for the month or something, and then I just never got back into it. But it's like a newlywed couple, they find a house that they're supposed to tour, but their realtor doesn't arrive at the house, and there's like a big winter storm, so the couple decides to spend the night in the house. And then they learn a whole bunch of secrets. I think they find some like tapes and stuff, and they learn like there was this like psychologist or something that lived there, and there's some like, I've heard it's really, really disturbing. So I'm very excited to read this, and I've really been loving Frida McFadden. I read The Housemaid and I read The Boyfriend. I really, really enjoyed those. So this is my next read of hers for sure. So I'm very excited about this one. The next book, of course, a lot of people are very familiar with, is A Court of Wings and Ruins by Sarah J. Maas. I am currently reading in a reading vlog A Court of Mist and Fury, which is the second book in this series, and this is the third book. And so I just asked my mom, I was like, hey, I'm reading the second book, so do you mind bringing the third book up so I just have it on hand, because I feel like the second book is probably gonna end really crazy. So I need this on deck. So, and these are huge, and keep an eye out for an ACOTAR reading vlog, because that will happen probably not soon, but sometime this year for sure, because I am reading the second book. Okay, my next two books are both in a series. I need the third one because I really want to do a reading vlog of these, probably like in the winter time, because these give wintry reads, even though one of them, it like definitely takes place in the spring. But we have the Baby Dragon Cafe and we have the Baby Dragon Bookshop. Look at these cute covers. Are you kidding me? These are so cute. I really, really want to read these. I am a huge, huge dragon girly. I love dragons so much, and I think These two are gonna be so cute, and I wanna do a reading vlog of the 3 of these. There's the Baby Dragon Cafe. Oh, and then there's the Baby Dragon Bakery. These are cute little romances that have baby dragons in them. And honestly, what more could you want out of a book? So I'm very excited to read these, and they're super short too, so these shouldn't take too long to read. They could suck, but you know what? Let's give them a try because these covers are cute, and you can absolutely judge a book by their cover. I'm excited to get to these. And then the next one is Mile High by Liz Tom Forty. This is the first book in the Windy Cindy series. Yes, I have the new covers. I actually really like these covers, and they also have these nice like sprayed edges. I really like these. I've grown to like them, so I'm getting the whole series in these covers. The old covers do look really nice too, but I also really like these ones. This series is a sports romance series. I believe the first one is hockey, but they all take place in Chicago. There's like a hockey romance, there's a baseball, there's basketball. I actually have no idea what the other ones are, but there's 5 books total, I believe, and this is the first one. So I've just been really wanting to start a romance series, and I've heard this one is really good. But a lot of people don't like Mile High, but I want to give it a shot. Next, I'm gonna do a book that I bought at my local bookstore, and that is My Grandmother Asks Me to Tell You She's Sorry. This is by Frederick Bachman. This is in his backlist. I think this was before he wrote Beartown, I'm pretty sure, but Beartown is his probably most bestseller. I have not read that one, which I really need to read that one. It's on my 2026 TBR for sure. But this one I found at my local bookstore, and I thought I'd pick it up because I love Frederick Bachman's books, and I would really like a sad book soon. So I have a feeling that this is going to make me cry. I mean, just look at the cover alone. It's a little girl and her dog, and it says, "My grandmother asked me to tell you she's sorry." How much sadder can you get than that? Like, what? This will make me cry. I have read Anxious People and My Friends by Frederick Bachman. Anxious People I read last year, and that was a 5-star read for me. I absolutely loved Anxious People. And then My Friends, I think I gave it a 4.5. I loved the story of My Friends, and I just really enjoyed it. It was so good. And so was Anxious People. So I have no doubt that his other books are gonna be good. And I know Beartown is gonna be good. But basically, the premise of this is Elsa is 7 years old and different. Her grandmother is 77 years old and crazy. As in standing on the balcony firing paintball guns at strangers crazy. She is also Elsa's best and only friend. At night, Elsa takes refuge in her grandmother's stories in the land of Almost Awake and the kingdom of Mimas, where everybody is different and nobody needs to be normal. When Elsa's grandmother dies and leaves behind a series of letters apologizing to people she has wronged, Elsa's greatest adventure begins. Her grandmother's instructions lead her to an apartment building full of misfits, monsters, attack dogs, and old crones, but also to the truth about fairy tales and kingdoms and a grandmother like no other. Yeah, this might ruin me. This is a 5-star prediction for sure. This might ruin me. Let me know if you guys want to see a vlog of me reading 5-star predictions. Yeah, so I really hope this is good. It will destroy me, so that'll be fun. So that's that one. And then my last 2 books that I've recently got, Heated Rivalry. Oh, what else can I say about this? I need to read it. First off, I watched the show and I thought the show was fine. I just didn't really understand the hype behind the show. I thought it was so fine, but honestly, to me, it was kind of forgettable. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't know. I'm sorry, don't come at me, don't cancel me, but I feel like the show was kind of forgettable, especially the first 3 episodes were like, this is kind of mid, but then the last 3 episodes were pretty good. So I liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite show in the world, and I wasn't super connected to the 2 characters. But then I was talking to my coworker, and he said that you have to read the book in order to hear their internal dialogue or internal monologues and how they're feeling on the inside and just like all that stuff. And there's just like so much more that you're missing that the show doesn't give you. So I bought the book. So I really want to read the book and just I don't know, give the story another chance, I guess you could say, and kind of dive deeper into who these two people are. If you don't know Heated Rivalry, it's about two hockey rivals who kind of have friends with benefits, you could say, for like years. Like I think it's like 10 years before they actually tell each other they love each other, you know? Like it's kind of crazy. So they kind of have this on and off thing, but they're rivals on the ice and basically lovers behind the scenes. So, but the thing is that it's really controversial because Ilya, he's Russian and it would like destroy his reputation if he came out as gay. And same with Shane, he has no idea how his parents are going to react when they learn that he is gay and when he comes out. So they're both kind of struggling with themselves and pretty interesting. I'm excited. I really need to be in the mood for this. This book and Haley Pham's book, I really need to be in the correct mood to actually read them because I want to give them a chance. So yeah, that's Heated Rivalry. So we'll see. We'll see when I read this. Let me know. Let me know if you guys like this and let me know if I should read it soon. Then last but not least, we have Convergence, which I don't know if anybody knows about this book. This is indie published and it was an author that I found on Instagram. Basically the main couple of this is inspired by Clark and Bellamy from The 100, like that slow burn. I was like, yeah, sold. I would love to read this. I mean, it sounds interesting and I love supporting new and upcoming authors, and this is her debut novel. Sorry, this is Kirsten Dunn. This is by Kirsten Dunn. I literally just like, I found her on Instagram and she was promoting the book and I was like, yeah, sounds up my alley. So I think this would probably be a YA fantasy, but I'm honestly not really sure because obviously I haven't read it. So yeah, that's the last book. That was kind of long, but let me know what books you guys want to see me read, what books I should put higher on my priority list. I would love to know, but let's get into the next part of the vlog, and that is updating our book journal. Let's go! Yes! Oh, I just cringe so bad. Going to Barnes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm hoping to get about 5 books. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll get more. Maybe I'll get less. I don't know. But 5 is the number. That's the magic number. But you know, it's fine. Okay, I'll see you in there.
I understand why that's been. Because this is kind of a crazy book, but I love it. Why? Now, why would you ban? I wonder why that's banned.
I want to get my Magnolia Parks, but these are the not so cool covers. I don't like these covers. I don't know, is it just me, or I hate reading descriptions on the back of books. Like, honestly, if the cover intrigues me, then I might get it. But I like don't have time to read this. But like, I have all the time in the world to read an actual book, but I hate taking the 2 seconds that it takes to read the back of the book. I don't know if that's just me or a hot take, but maybe I should keep everything a secret before I do a Barnes & Noble haul, so you guys don't know what I get. This is the haul. We are in the car and I'm gonna do a haul with you guys. I actually spent less than $100, which is like really, really great. So we were under budget, that's really amazing. I'm so happy. Okay, I got 5 books and Billy bought me a little game that I'm gonna show you guys, and I'm very excited about it. Also got a matcha, which I'm starting to kind of like matchas now. I'm not very happy about it because I've been a matcha hater for most of my life, most of my caffeine drinking life, I guess you could say, so only like a couple years. But I've really not liked matchas, but I haven't tried a matcha in a long time, and I made myself a matcha the other day and it was so good. I put brown sugar and vanilla in it, and I made it with almond milk, and that was really good. This is just a vanilla matcha, and honestly, the one that I made at home was so much better than this one, but this one is still pretty good. We are going to do a haul. So first, what Billy got me, which I could not go home without, is a Fourth Wing priorities game. I love playing priorities with my family. It's a game that we actually play quite a bit when I go home. And when I saw the Fourth Wing version, I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Have I only read halfway through the first book? Yes. And that's okay, because this will be waiting for me when I finish the entire series, or when I finish the trilogy, really. And I can play this because my mom has also read the book, so she can play this with me, and I think it would be so fun to play. Now onto the books. So we have 5 books here. We have 5 books. I'm so excited for this haul. It's so good. So the first one that you saw was already in the vlog that I showed you guys. It's the I Who Have Never Known Men by Jacqueline Hartman. This was it's like an underground, a bunch of women are underground and they don't know what is happening in the outside world, basically. So I'm excited. I'm excited to read this. It's really short too. Like, it's so short. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. The next one I've heard a lot on TikTok about, like a lot, but a lot of people didn't really like book 2, but everyone loved book 1 and highly recommend it. Especially, I got recommended this book from a friend on Discord, and they basically said if I really liked this Woven Kingdom, I would love this book, and that is Jasad Air. I need something that gives me what I felt in this Woven Kingdom, which honestly, Fourth Wing is giving me that already. I'm really enjoying that series, but everyone was recommending Jasad Air, so I think this is probably going to be a good fantasy to get into as well. I'm very much on a fantasy kick, and fantasy's really doing it for me right now. So I'm very excited to get to this at some point. I have no idea what this is about, but that's okay. I like the cover, and I know it's fantasy, and I know people have been recommending it. So that's the second one I got. And then this next one is kind of just like a fun impulse buy that I have been actually eyeing for a long time, because I work at Barnes & Noble back at home, and I've seen this book multiple times on end caps, and I keep wanting to buy it, and then I just never do. And so now I saw it again, and so I just thought I'd get it. It's called If Cats Disappeared from This World. It's super, super short, but it's basically about a guy who is given, is it 6 months to live after a diagnosis? Oh, it doesn't specify how many months. It just says he has months to live, and he lives with this cat, and his cat's name is Cabbage, and it's a black cat, and I have a black cat, so it's so cute. He then is visited by the devil, and the devil gives him a deal, and he says, for everything that you make disappear from the world, you will have another day to live. So it starts off easy, in the beginning, it's easy to think of things to disappear in the world, like little things that don't really matter. But then once you get further and further, like down the line, you kind of start losing things that are probably really important to the world. It's like, oh, I can't get rid of that. That's kind of how I'm thinking of it. But then also, it's probably going to get, like, the last thing is probably going to be cats. And I hope he dies before he gets rid of cats in the world, because that would be really sad. So, I don't know. This might make me cry. This probably will make me cry for how much I love cats, but for how short it is, I don't know. This will be a really interesting one, tear-jerking for sure. So, and then this one is called Hello Beautiful. I've seen this on a lot of TikTokers, like pages and stuff, and booktubers as well. I know Rachel Catherine read this one and she really loved it, but I think it's like really emotional, and it's about a guy who had a really tragic like family accident, and then he meets this girl in college. And I think they both come from tragic pasts. William Walters grew up in a house silenced by tragedy, so when he meets the spirited and ambitious Julia Hadavano in his freshman year of college, it's as if the world has lit up around him. With Julia comes her family, as she and her 3 sisters are inseparable. Among the Hadavanos, William experiences a newfound contentment. Every moment in their house is filled with love and chaos. Oh, so he finds a girl who has just a much better family dynamic than he had with his family. And then things come up from his past, and that kind of puts a rift in them. So they'll see if they can make their relationship work. That seems really interesting. I've heard really good things about it. So again, last but not least, we have The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. I have been really wanting to read this. I will probably read this later in October when it's spooky season. So it's about a witch. I think she's a teenage witch actually, but she's like a real witch who lives alone, and she tries to stay away from other witches so that it doesn't attract. They're witches in hiding basically, but she has a website where she goes on there and pretends to be a witch, thinking that nobody's going to take it seriously, when one day somebody does take it seriously, and she's asked to go to this nowhere land and teach younger witches how to like hone their powers and stuff. So she's then thrown onto this, I guess it's like an island. Oh, it's a house, nowhere house. And she's living with all these different people, and she's teaching these young witches on how to control and like hone their powers and how to keep them hidden. And there's a little bit of romance in this, I'm pretty sure, but I think that's like the main part of it. I think the romance is probably a subplot. And then also this author just came out with a new book. It's I don't know what it's called, but it's something with innkeeping. Let's see if it has it on the inside here. No, because it's new, so it wouldn't be in this print. Yeah, this is from 2022. Now, how did that happen? Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
Today was such a good day, and we had such a good book haul. day. Yes, period. Okay, wait. Also, actually. Oh, I also got a quiche. And then also Billy and I got Wavelength, because why not? We've been actually wanting to play this together. Yeah! Thank you guys so much for coming on this journey with me. I think this is the end of the I think this is the end of the ultimate book video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and, I've got a couple other ones if you guys want to go watch those. If you want to stick around, hit that subscribe button, hit a like button, maybe a little comment here or there if you liked the video or not. Have so much fun down there in the comments. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I have my stuff linked down in the description. I guess question of the day. Babe, what do you want the question of the day to be? I'm going to put you on the spot.
What is... What's your guys' favorite board game?
That's a really
Considering
good one.
we got Wavelength, board games just make sense.
Yeah, we got Wavelength. So comment down below what your favorite board game is. Mine's definitely Categories.
It goes back and forth for me, but I'd probably say right now, if you can count it as a board game, we've been playing Exit escape rooms. They're like one-time escape rooms where you actually cut up the box and other parts to solve a mystery.
They're really fun. Okay, that's all for me. Peace out. I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye.